Kenny Cummings and Kenny Cummings Fitness here, bringing you a shoulder and trap workout, working with 175 and overhead press. Here I am, again, 2 reps, losing my balance there, but gotta keep going, gotta keep pushing it, gotta make some gains, slow and steady gains. And I only had 3 in me, couldn't hit 4. So if you're trying to imitate the workout, 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. I went for 185 here for my set of 1+, and I couldn't hit it, unfortunately. Need to work on my triceps, as having stronger triceps will help with the lockout. And now working on those front delts, doing front delt raises. And just so you know, this workout is from September 12th. That's 5 weeks ago. And this is when I was still running 5-3-1. And you don't want to overwork the front delt, so I only did 2 sets of this. Sometimes I exclude it. The reason being is that the anterior deltoid, commonly known as the front delt, is overworked with movements such as the barbell bench press, the overhead press, or any pressing movement that's horizontal or vertical in nature. I also did lateral raises, not recorded, to work the lateral head of the shoulder for balance. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film those, but you'll see my buddy Zach doing them later. So here I am doing shoulder shrugs, working with 315. I believe I only did 6 to 8 reps here, going with a lower rep range. And now working up to 405. Once you get to 405, man, that weight feels super heavy. Trying to maintain good form. So I think I managed to get 5. Yeah, I got 5, so not bad. Now here's Zach. Here he is, doing 405. I struggled with that, only did 5 reps. And here's Zach, make it look like it's 135 pounds. To perform this exercise, some optional equipment you might want to use are wrist wraps and a weightlifting belt. Throwing some bicep work in there too, doing dumbbell curls of 50 pounds, trying to maintain good form. As you can see, I try to hold it at the top, and then with the eccentric motion on the way down, trying to maintain that control and stability, ensuring I have constant contraction and muscle tension. Now here's Zach doing dumbbell lateral raises. Well, I didn't get myself on film, I got my boy Zach on film. He ended up supersetting these with dumbbell upright rows. Initially, he's working the side lateral head of the shoulder, because you don't want to overwork that front delt with a lot of pressing, and you want to make sure you're getting your side and rear delt work in as well. And now this is working the trapezius muscles. And when I say rear delt work, I'm referring to face pulls, which come at the end of the workout. We got to make sure we have that balance there. Want to build a complete, fully rounded deltoid. Now what do we have here? I'm breaking a gym commandment. I'm doing curls in the squat rack. It's alright. I was only here for probably 2 minutes maximum. Now, I'm doing higher repetitions here. I believe I'm aiming for anywhere from 8 to 12. And my form degenerates as it goes on. You notice I had a little more upper back lean. But when it comes to curls, it's okay to end with some bad form to get extra reps. Now we're doing preacher dumbbell curls, not using the barbell because we opted for the isometric motion to focus on either the right or left arm at a time. And you don't need a lot of weight to do these because you have support and your arm's stuck by the bench cushion. So you're going to have to maintain good form here, and you don't need a lot of weight to really feel the burn. So to summarize this workout, I started off with 3 working sets of overhead press, 2 working sets of front barbell raises, 2 working sets of side lateral raises, then moving on to traps, doing some heavy barbell shrugs, and some upright rows if you feel like it, and then doing some dumbbell curls, barbell curls, and finishing off with some isometric preacher dumbbell curls. Now moving on to the right side here, handing that dumbbell off, getting stable, and this can really work on your bicep peak. However, your bicep peak is pretty much genetically predetermined, meaning the shape of your bicep you really can't change. But this does work on the peak quite a bit. Not to sound contradictory, but what I mean is you can't change your shape of your peak, but however it looks, you can at least make it bigger. And that last rep. Now here we are moving to face pulls. I've never done them this way. As Zach showed me, he puts his foot against the cable machine for support, one leg up, and he's much more stable than any way I've done it before. So at first I tried it the way I normally do it, just standing straight up, but it's pretty hard to stay stable, and it's harder to do a heavy amount of weight. Trying to hold it up top and bring it slowly down. working on the contraction and going slow on the negative, that eccentric motion. Making sure I'm actually working the rear delts, because you want to balance that out after doing so much front delt work. After seeing the way Zach did it, I want to try it after this set.
By the way, you do it with the leg max.
Here's Zach from the back. That sounds romantic. What's up with that? So, bromance aside, you can see the way he ends up. It almost looks like a front double bicep. That's where you want to end up, the position, guys. You want to look like you're doing a front double bi. Here I am trying it with my leg up, and I was liking it a lot more. The stabilization your leg provides allows you to do a heavier amount of weight. Think of it like a chest-supported row for your back. You never know what you can learn from someone, so thanks for that, Zach. Well, if you liked the video, make damn sure to like the video. And if you want to see some more videos, well then you better subscribe. And what are you waiting for? Go share this with your friends. This is Kenny Cummings of Kenny Cummings Fitness, and I'm out.